We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Man in motion here is Tucker. Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity line. Let's go.
Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a design run.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. He's trying to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
At the 15-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready. 6, ready.
Smith again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 25-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Deuce. Sit. 2, hot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 38 is on carry. Taken down at the 11-yard line.
So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Get it! 18 Cardinal.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll begin here on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Ashton Gelati that time, able to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7.
65.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Green.
On third down, Murray. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Cody Simon in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Up the middle they go. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense.
That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
47-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, Scott. Go.
On first down here, it's Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. First down, KC.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Okay, ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Third and 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 13-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And this is not what they were hoping for at all. He's out of bounds with a return. He's shy of his own 10. They go play action now. Murray is going to air this one out, and he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Brian Cook up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
2 yards on the
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
6. Brings up third and 3.
Go on, Rick. Biggest.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. In motion, that's Thornton. On play action, Murray. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is George Karlaftis getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now a give up the middle, and they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, right?
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
17-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll keep it on the ground here again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down, they need 5. Once again, they keep it on the ground, and he'll take this forward to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Murray on third down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
4 yards. First down, Raiders.
A run. Gentile. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
Easy.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Now a second down throw from Murray. That's caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
Go on, hurt.
Third down, 3 to go.
Come back. Oh, hey, no stop.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Murray now off the bootleg. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
I hit that a little too well, lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Smith again. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's 3rd
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Max Crosby getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First down throw for Murray. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a toss play, running left. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Murray now on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer.
Raiders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
Toss, it is Smith running right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Beats the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over
Bowers the man in motion. On first down, Murray. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 62 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal. Murray. He pulls it in around the 5.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, ace.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now toss left side for Smith. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Smith. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 6. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the